So as you can see, it runs, turbo is spooling. What's good, what's popping, y'all? It's your boy Shaq coming back to y'all with another video. Today I kind of was like working on the fuel pump. So I bought a, if you know, I bought a Hellcat pump. It's like a 520 Walbro or something like that. I got it all put into the hanger. We'll run that on the Subaru. We took 340 out. I'm gonna give it to my buddy that hooked me up with the steering wheel, Santos. I'm gonna give it to him. So we got this all hooked up today. We got a button up. Tightening up the AN fittings on the oil pan for the drain. Probably gonna try to install the boost solenoid and the oil pressure gauge, and then we can fire the car up. Right now I'm trying to get this all finished up, so I gotta like just heat shrink these, or put a little heat to this and it'll shrink them, and then the pump's all good to go and I could drop that back in. So right now I'm trying to get all this buttoned up, and then we can start the car up and watch turbo spin. So right now I'm trying to get this all situated. Let me get this done first, and then we'll go out to the garage and finish all the rest of the stuff. All right, so I just installed that fuel pump. Got it all in there. I'm gonna button up all this after I make sure it works. So right now I'm about to go and do the rest of the stuff I gotta do. So right now we gotta jack the car up, get the car up in the air so I can tighten up that 10 AN drain. Oof, I have to crawl through the car. But tighten up that 10 AN drain. I'll probably have to take off the turbo, like intake housing, so I can get to this drain fitting right there, and then tighten that up, then put all the stuff back on again. But I'm about to do that. Then we also gotta put vacuum. We got vacuum lines for like the boost solenoid. We got vacuum lines that come off the turbo and stuff like that. I probably put that on after I put the housing back together. Then we'll fire it up, change our fuel pressure, and then we should be good. But for right now, let me go ahead and get all this stuff done. All right, so here's number one. I have my Allen wrenches, so I'm just gonna use the regular old wrench. Should do the job. I'll scratch a little bit, but I ain't worried. Don't want to tighten too tight. So that's one done. Now we gotta lift the car and get the one at the bottom. Here we go. There we go. All right, so we got the 10 AN all buttoned up, and the 10 AN at the top. Well, the drain. We got the drain all buttoned up. They're both on there, pretty good. We got the 4 AN feed all buttoned up. So now we just got to put the face back on the turbo, fill it with oil, and I'm probably gonna drain the coolant, put some new coolant in there, just so I can have all the, all plant fields covered. But other than that, we almost done, guys. So let me do that. I want to go get some bolts, some little tiny bolts for this, so I can bolt this up right. I want to have it like right here. That way we can touch everything. So I'm gonna have it put it right there, and then drill a couple holes and put it exactly right there. And then we'll be all good. So let me get this turbo face back on real quick. Well, there you go, guys. Got the turbo all put back together. Just cut all the lines to run to the boost solenoid, and then we tightened up everything. Got the turbo housing all tightened up. Got the clamps and everything tightened up, because I have to take off this whole piping on this side. I'm trying to get this IET sensor over here where we put the bung, where Josh put the bung at. So I'm trying to get it, solder up some wires so I can get it to reach over here instead of like over here by the throttle body. So I'm trying to get that in there. And then after this, I think I'm gonna fire it up so it can heat up and everything. Then I'm gonna adjust the fuel so the fuel can be at like at least 40 to 50 psi. With this Hellcat pump, it might be a little bit more. I don't know. I'm trying to get it to 40 to 60. I mean, 40 to 50. So battery's all charged up. So right now we're letting the soldering iron heat up. I need both hands to do this, so I wish I had my stand and everything, but I let a buddy borrow it and he haven't brought it back. So right now I'm gonna get everything buttoned up for you guys. I might put some clamps on all these like little dowels that I have laying around. I might put some clamps on these, so I'm gonna get another one for this one, a longer one. But yeah, I'm gonna put some clamps on all that stuff so it won't fall off, because you know those will blow off once you go turbo. So
I had that pussy pissing once I hit that kid. Oh shit.
Alright, so now we got them all extended. Everything's extended. I'm gonna go get an Allen key so we can get ready for that. Just put the oil in. I'm gonna add one more quart for safety. I have 5 quarts. Actually, I might just keep 5 quarts in there for right now, but I'm gonna add one more probably when I get it on the road. Let me see what else. We still have to do that, like the boost solenoid, but mainly to get the car started now, we have everything done. So I'm gonna try to start the car now. I don't have the battery on, but get this out of there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start the car now so we can get everything done. I want to actually get under the car, do my exhaust real quick. I just remembered that. So we do have to put my exhaust on, and it's like kind of rubbing the drive shaft. I think it's because this part's not on and it's been held up by a zip tie. So we'll try to put that part on and see if it hangs a little lower from the drive shaft. And then I also bought these Grim Speed like 2-bolt flange gaskets that go right on top of there, because the ones that you buy at AutoZone are really trash. So if you're buying the ones from AutoZone, I'm telling you right now, get them from Grim Speed. They're like $18, but you know, they're worth it. They last forever. Those Philpro ones are like one and done. As soon as you take it off, they fucking fall apart. So get this all done. Look at that steering wheel. Big shout out to Santos again for that. So let me go ahead and do this exhaust and get the car up in the air. Got everything buttoned up, guys. Everything's officially done. The only thing we don't have is the boost solenoid connected to the wastegate and everything. But right now, everything else is buttoned up. We're gonna finish that tomorrow with the oil pressure gauge. You'll install that tomorrow as well. But I got the full exhaust on the car, all the way to the back. Full Subaru exhaust connected to the Honda motor. So right now I'm about to probably fire her up, let her warm up, or try to get her to fire up because it's really cold. So I already know how that's gonna be with this car. So Hondas take a while to start up when it's cold. So I'm gonna try to get her to fire up and see if she can keep her idle. And then we gotta get an Allen key so I can adjust my fuel pressure, get it to like 40 or 50, because we got that new Hellcat pump. So let's get it. Let's see if we can get it down. We're back with the anti-roo. Right now we're having a oil problem where I think the oil is pushing too much oil through the fucking turbo. And then on top of that, you see we got oil all down there. I think we were pushing way too much oil. So top of that, we also have the clutch is like riding kind of weird, so we got to fix that as well. So I'm probably going to pull the whole motor back out again and check the clutch. Once we fix the clutch and this oil problem, I don't know what is wrong with that, man. Like it's like leaking a lot of oil. Like this is a brand new turbo and it's leaking a lot of oil. Oh wait, it might be pushing out of there, maybe. But yeah, we're leaking a lot of oil. Like it's bad. It's all down there coming out the wastegate. The wastegate's not even hooked up, so I don't know how it's coming out the wastegate. But yeah, right now it runs. We drove it around the corner. I even about to pull it into my garage right now. So I don't know what the problem is, man. We're leaking so much oil. Like it's pushing a lot of oil through that turbo, and it's crazy. I'm like, I don't understand why it's doing that, but we'll figure it out. It sounds good.
rides good. Just the clutch, man. The clutch feel like it's grinding, and it scares me. So I'm gonna pull it in the garage here in a little bit, and then I'm gonna pull the whole motor out again. Get the whole motor out, that way we can see what's wrong with the clutch, see what's all needed to be done with that. But right now, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna probably sweep on my garage while the car's out. So I'll be back with you guys when I pull it inside. We still gotta wire in the boost solenoid anyway, so still got more work to do. But I just wanted to drive it around the corner real quick. But it drives, man. Everything's all done. It's just leaking oil. So that's a lot of oil right there. So we'll figure that out, you know, always do. And then I gotta put more coolant in the car as well, because it almost overheated on me twice. So little by little, we're almost done. Let me pull the car in once it cools down, because it was at like 200 degrees. So let me pull that. Oh, was that water? Oh, all right, that's water. I was like, what the hell? Okay, that's water. But pull the car in, get all this stuff buttoned up. As you can see, it runs, turbo is spooling, but we're leaking oil, man. Like, I'm talking about oil is pushing through crazy. So we got to figure that out, and then we'll be able to, you know, button everything up. So right now I'm going to probably take all this apart, pull this motor out, and we're going to figure out the clutch situation, because I don't know if you heard it when I was pulling in. It's grinding. It's the grind. My clutch is grinding. It sounds really weird, like metal on metal. I'm gonna pull that out just to see what's going on with that, and then we gotta figure out this turbo situation, because it's leaking bad. It's leaking oil bad. So figure that out as well, and then it should be all good. All the smoke is coming from the oil that's all on there, so we'll figure that out as well. And then we should be good to go. It's idling pretty good. The turbo is spooling, as you can see. Everything's working good. So we just gotta figure those two problems out, and we gotta figure out the coolant situation. But other than that, everything is good. So let me cut the car off. Sorry that I had to thirst trap you and everything. Thought I was gonna be able to drive it today. We did find out that the map sensor was bad. It was a bad map sensor, so that's why I couldn't go over 2,000 RPMs. I don't know if I ever mentioned that in the video, but it couldn't go over 2,000 RPM. The map sensor was bad. I swapped that out. Now the car revs perfectly fine. Like I said, we gotta just pull it out. So that's it pretty much for this video. I'll probably make some videos of me just pulling out just to check the clutch. The clutch was sounding like it was grinding metal to metal, but I wanted to get it home as soon as possible and make sure all that stuff was straightened out. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.